The Way of the Silent Stream, Part 1. The Embrace of Exile. The soft whisper of rain against the shoji screens is the first sound I truly hear each evening, a lullaby woven from countless tiny drops. It is a sound that has become as familiar as my own breath, a gentle companion in this quiet corner of the world where I have found my refuge. My name is Kageyama, though the world outside knows me by a different, harsher title. Here, it matters little. Here, only the rhythm of the seasons and the slow unfolding of each day hold sway. My small hut, nestled amidst a grove of ancient pines, is a haven of simplicity. The scent of damp earth and distant sandalwood incense, carried on the gentle breeze, always fills the air. I lie upon my futon, feeling the cool, smooth texture of the tatami mat beneath, absorbing the stillness of the night. This stillness, this profound absence of clamor, is a gift I have come to cherish above all else. It is in this quietude that true understanding often unfurls like a slow-blooming flower. Long ago, the world knew me as a samurai, bound by the rigid codes of honor and loyalty. But circumstances, like the relentless currents of a river, carried me far from that path. They say I betrayed my lord, that I am a murderer, a stain upon the honor of my house. The whispers, even across vast distances, sometimes reach me on the wind, like the faint rustle of dry leaves. Yet, here, under the watchful gaze of the ageless mountains, those whispers dissipate into the vastness of the sky. Here, I have learned the profound beauty of mono no aware. It is a gentle melancholy, a quiet understanding of the impermanence of all things, even the most cherished. Look out at the cherry blossoms in spring, vibrant and full, only to see their delicate petals scatter upon the wind a few days later. Does their passing diminish their beauty? No, it enhances it, reminding us of the preciousness of each fleeting moment. My own past, too, is a blossom that has fallen, its vibrant colors now faded, yet its essence, its memory, lingers. And in that lingering, there is a quiet, wistful appreciation. I allow myself to feel this tender sadness, this acceptance of what was and what is, without struggle. It is not sorrow, but a deep, gentle understanding of the transient nature of existence. My days here are simple, structured around the rising and setting of the sun, the gentle cycle of life. With the first light, I rise, feeling the cool air against my skin, listening to the birds begin their morning chorus. The wood of the futon feels solid and grounding beneath my hands as I fold it neatly, a small act of order in the grand, flowing chaos of the world. Each movement is deliberate, unhurried. Raindrops, in the silence after a bird's song, in the stillness between my thoughts, I find a deeper connection to the world around me. This space allows for contemplation, for the gentle unfolding of awareness. The path to the small well outside is worn smooth by my footsteps, a testament to countless dawns. The rope sighs softly as I draw water, the bucket clanking against the stone lip before plunging into the cool depths. The water, fresh and clear, invigorates me as I wash, a small ritual of purification. Then I sit, cross-legged, facing the eastern mountains, as the first rays of the sun paint the sky in hues of rose and gold. I do not meditate in the formal sense, with rigid postures and prescribed breathing. Instead, I simply am. I observe my breath, feeling its gentle ebb and flow, a silent river within me. I watch the mist cling to the peaks, then slowly dissipate, revealing the ancient, weathered rock. It is a quiet communion with the world, a silent conversation with the vastness that surrounds me. The scent of green tea brewing fills the air. Next, a warm, earthy aroma that signals the start of my quiet day. The tea leaves unfurl slowly in the steaming water, their quiet transformation, a reflection of the subtle shifts that occur within me each day. I hold the warm bowl in my hands, feeling the heat seep into my palms, a tangible comfort. The first sip is always the best, a delicate bitterness, followed by a lingering sweetness that coats the tongue. It is a moment of perfect presence, where all thoughts of past and future dissolve, leaving only the warmth of the tea and the quiet gratitude for this simple blessing. As the day progresses, I might tend to my small garden, a patch of earth where I grow herbs and a few hardy vegetables. My hands, once accustomed to the weight of a katana, now find solace in the feel of rich soil, the delicate stems of new growth. There is a deep satisfaction in nurturing life, in watching a seed transform into sustenance. This connection to the earth, to the fundamental cycles of growth and decay, grounds me. It reminds me that even in exile, even carrying a heavy burden of misunderstanding, life continues, offering its quiet joys and lessons. The gentle rustle of the leaves as I work, the hum of an industrious bee, the soft whisper of the wind through the pines. These are the symphony of my existence now. They are unchanging, ever present, silent, observing universe. And in this knowing, there is a fragile, emerging peace. As dusk begins to paint the sky, the cicadas begin their evening song, a relentless rhythmic sound that paradoxically lulls me into a deeper state of calm. The air grows cooler and I light a small lantern, its soft glow casting dancing shadows on the paper screens. The world outside begins to fade, its colors softening into muted shades of indigo and violet. My thoughts, too, become quieter, drifting like clouds across a vast, empty sky. The day's small tasks are done, and the long, peaceful hours of night stretch before me. I prepare a simple meal, perhaps a bowl of rice with pickled vegetables, each mouthful savored, each taste a small act of gratitude. The rain has intensified now, a steady, rhythmic drumming on the roof, a gentle percussion that accompanies my breathing. I close my eyes, allowing the sounds to wash over me, to carry me deeper into myself. The world outside sleeps, and so do I. A quiet peace, a gentle breath drifting deeper into the soft embrace of the night. The steady rain, the gentle hum of the cicadas, the whisper of the wind in the pines, all is calm, all is quiet. Part 2. The Art of Mending. The morning mist often hangs heavy here, shrouding the pines in a soft, ethereal veil. It is a transient beauty, much like life itself, and I observe it from my small veranda, a cup of freshly brewed sencha warming my hands. The warmth seeps into my fingers, spreading a quiet comfort through me. This morning ritual, like all others, is a practice in mindfulness, a gentle reminder to truly inhabit the present moment. The tea's subtle bitterness, its faint sweetness, and the delicate aroma of the steamed leaves, each sensation is acknowledged, appreciated. This is the essence of ikigai, a concept I have come to understand not as a grand purpose, but as the quiet joy and reason for being found in the small, everyday acts. My ikigai is here, in this solitude, in these simple routines. It is the purpose found in each breath, each sip of tea, each moment of quiet observation. It is a deep satisfaction that arises from simply existing and from knowing that even in my perceived brokenness, there is a profound meaning. After my tea, I often turn to my small collection of ceramic bowls and cups. Some are ancient, passed down through generations, while others are humble, everyday pieces. Many bear the marks of time, small chips or hairline cracks. I have begun to practice kintsugi, the art of mending broken pottery with lacquer mixed with powdered gold. It is a slow, more beautiful, more unique. It is a visual representation of how our experiences, even our wounds, can become the most precious parts of our story, transforming us, making us more resilient and beautiful than before. My own past, once a gaping wound of misunderstanding and false accusation, is slowly being mended by the golden light of quiet acceptance. The scars remain, but they are now lines of gold shining with a deeper truth known only to me. I remember a day when a wandering monk, his face lined with wisdom and serenity, once paused at my gate. He did not speak of my past, nor did he ask for my name. Instead, he simply observed my small, imperfect garden, nodding slowly. The most beautiful gardens are those that show the hand of time and the gentle touch of nature's imperfections, he said, his voice soft like rustling leaves. They embody wabi-sabi. He explained that wabi-sabi is the beauty of imperfection, incompleteness, and transience. It is the asymmetrical tea bowl, the weathered stone lantern, the moss-covered roof. It is finding beauty in the simple, the rustic, the humble, and in the natural process of decay and renewal. My garden, with its unkempt corners and stones softened by moss, is a testament to this philosophy. I do not strive for perfection, but for harmony with the natural world, embracing the fleeting beauty of wilting leaves and the quiet strength of gnarled branches. This approach to life, unburdened by the need for flawless appearance, has brought me a deep and abiding peace. The monk stayed for only a short while, sharing a cup of tea in silence. There was no need for words between us. In the shared ma, the space between our breaths, between the sips of tea, there was a profound understanding. He seemed to see beyond the surface, beyond the label the world had given me, and into the quiet sincerity of my heart. His presence was like a gentle breeze, stirring the stagnant air, then passing on, leaving behind a subtle clarity. Sometimes, as the afternoon sun filters through the bamboo grove near my hut, casting long, dancing shadows, I feel a gentle stirring within me. It is not unrest, but a quiet reflection on the nature of loyalty. The world believes I betrayed, yet my heart knows a different truth. The burden of that unspoken truth, while heavy, has also been a crucible, forging a deeper understanding of what true devotion means. It is not about outward appearances or public accolades, but about the silent, unwavering action, a small prayer of presence. I grind the tea leaves by hand, the gentle whirring sound a soothing companion. I sweep the fallen leaves from the path with a bamboo broom, the soft swish a quiet melody. These repetitive motions are not chores but meditations, allowing my mind to settle like dust motes in the shaft of sunlight. In this steady rhythm, there is a profound sense of continuity, a connection to the timeless flow of existence. The silence here is not empty, it is full of life. The chirping of crickets, the rustling of the leaves in the wind, the distant call of a bird. These sounds are not distractions, but integral parts of the symphony of my secluded world. They remind me of the vibrant interconnectedness of all things, the intricate dance of life. And within this vast, harmonious dance, my own quiet existence feels perfectly placed. There is no need for grand pronouncements or dramatic actions. The simple act of living, with awareness and a grateful heart, is enough. As the sun begins its slow descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and deep purple, I often sit by the small pond, watching the carp swim in lazy circles. Their movements are graceful, unhurried, a testament to the quiet wisdom of nature. They embody the essence of Ma, the fluid, unforced flow, the natural pauses, the quiet understanding that exists without overt expression. In their silent dance, I find a reflection of the peace I have cultivated within myself. The surface of the pond, disturbed only by a gentle ripple, becomes a mirror, reflecting the quiet strength I have found in embracing my own journey, misunderstood though it may be. The air cools, carrying the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine. I draw my thin blanket closer, feeling its soft warmth against my skin. The sounds of the evening grow clearer, more defined, the distant hoot of an owl, the continuous chorus of the insects. My breath deepens, slowing, becoming one with the quiet rhythm of the night. There is a deep, resonant peace within me, a sense of having found my true place, even in this self-imposed exile. The burdens of the past have not vanished, but they have transformed, becoming lines of gold on the pottery of my soul. I am content, I am here, I am present. Part 3. The Golden Threads of Loyalty. The quiet drone of cicadas, a constant companion in the summer air, begins to fade as autumn's gentle chill whispers through the pines. This change, subtle yet profound, is another lesson in mono-aware, the beautiful sadness of things passing, of seasons turning, of the inevitable flow of time. I watch the maple leaves outside my window begin to blush with crimson and gold, each leaf a tiny testament to the fleeting beauty of life. There is no resistance within me to this change, only a quiet acknowledgement and a deep, gentle appreciation for the transition. My own journey, too, has been one of profound transformation, a slow turning from one season of life to another. In these quiet, contemplative days, I often walk a winding path that leads to a small, forgotten shrine, nestled deep within the bamboo grove. The ground beneath my straw sandals is soft with fallen leaves, creating a gentle rustle with each step, a soothing rhythm that accompanies my thoughts. The bamboo stalks sway gently overhead, their hollow clacking a natural wind chimes, their tall, slender forms pointing silently towards the heavens. This path is not merely a physical journey, but a spiritual one, a slow unfolding of understanding, like the uncurling of a fern frond in spring. It is here, in the hushed stillness of the shrine, bathed in the dappled sunlight filtering through the dense canopy, that the truth of my past often surfaces, not as a burden, but as a quiet, accepted fact. The world knows me as a betrayer, one who raised a hand against his master. But the truth held close to my heart for so long is a different story. My lord, a man of profound honor, had committed an act that, if revealed, would have brought ruin upon his entire clan, his family, and all he held dear. It was a matter of dire consequence, not of malice, but of tragic circumstance. To preserve the honor of his house, to protect his beloved wife and children from the inevitable disgrace and suffering, a sacrifice was required. And so, I chose to be that sacrifice. I, Kageyama, willingly took upon myself the mantle of the betrayer, bearing the weight of false accusation so that the pure name of my lord and his lineage might remain untarnished. It was a silent vow, a loyalty that transcended the superficial demands of public perception. This was my ikigai in that moment, the unwavering purpose to uphold a greater good, even at the cost of my own reputation, my own future. It was a terrible choice, yet in its execution I found a profound, if solitary, peace. The whispers of the world, the condemnation, they were merely the price of a deeper, truer fidelity. This act of self-sacrifice and its quiet heroism was the ultimate expression of my devotion. It was not born of defiance, but of acceptance, of a deep love for the family I was sworn to protect. The concept of kintsugi resonates profound beauty that can emerge from suffering. The rain, falling steadily now, echoes the tears I once shed long ago for the life I lost and the burden I willingly took. But now, those tears have dried, leaving behind a clear, tranquil pool within my heart. The sound of the rain is no longer mournful, but a gentle reminder of life's continuous flow, washing away sorrow and cleansing the spirit. As evening deepens, casting long shadows across the shrine's weathered stone, I light a stick of sandalwood incense. Its sweet, earthy smoke curls upwards, mingling with the damp air, carrying my quiet gratitude into the vast stillness. The fragrant scent, warm and comforting, fills the small space, creating a haven of peace. This simple act is a form of offering, a silent prayer of thanks for the quiet blessings of each day, for the wisdom gained through hardship, and for the profound sense of belonging I have found in this solitude. I sit for a long while, listening to the rain, feeling the cool air against my skin, the warmth of the incense. The truth of my past, once a secret, now feels like an open book, gently laid bare, not for the world, but for myself. There is no need for vindication, no desire for worldly recognition. My loyalty was for them, not for applause. The peace that settles over me now is deep and unshakable, like the ancient stones of the shrine. It is the peace of knowing one's true self, independent of external labels or judgments. The darkness outside deepens, wrapping the hut in a soft, quiet embrace. The rain continues its gentle rhythm, a lullaby for the earth and for my soul. I return to my futon, feeling the familiar coolness of the tatami. My breathing slows, deepening with each gentle exhalation. The scent of sandalwood lingers in the air, a warm, comforting presence. The memories of the past, the sacrifices made, are not forgotten, but they are held gently, without pain, transformed into threads of gold. The world outside sleeps. The rain falls softly. My heart is at peace, a quiet peace, a gentle breath, drifting deeper and deeper into the soft embrace of the night. The steady rain, the distant hoot of an owl, the whisper of the wind through the pines. All is calm, all is quiet. Sleep comes, a tender gift, drifting, drifting, deeper, deeper, into the quiet, golden peace.